What's up, Star Wars fans? I asked you on the community tab what was your biggest question after episode 8 of The Bad Batch, and one of the most common questions on the community tab was, will we see the return of Boba Fett in the second half of The Bad Batch Season 1? I shouldn't really have to say this, but there will be major spoilers for episode 8 of The Bad Batch, so if you haven't watched the episode yet, go watch it and then come back to this video. That said, the major reason that folks are speculating that Boba Fett will return in The Bad Batch is of course because we got to see Cad Bane capture Omega in episode 8. And in the past, Dave Filoni himself has told us that Cad Bane and Boba Fett were supposed to have a showdown, and we even got to see that in rough animation form. So again, the big question here is, will we see Boba Fett show up in The Bad Batch Season 1, trying to capture Omega for himself and have that showdown with Cad Bane? Well, the reason I'm convinced this could happen is because we've already seen Fennec Shand trying to hunt down Omega, so it seems like it wasn't a specific bounty hunter that was tasked with finding Omega, but perhaps the Caminos put out some sort of call to all bounty hunters that anyone able to return Omega to Camino would be rewarded handsomely. And it would certainly make sense that Cad Bane might need to stop to refuel as he's taking Omega back to Camino, and during that time Boba Fett takes the opportunity to attack Cad Bane. They have their epic showdown, and Boba Fett himself is actually the one to claim the bounty on Omega. So that said, I think I've been able to justify Boba Fett's return within the story, but let's take a step back and look what's happening outside the story. And that is that we have this great series coming up in December called The Book of Boba Fett. People are calling this Book of Boba Fett series The Mandalorian Season 2.5, and it's certainly going to be the biggest Star Wars event in 2021, and probably one of the biggest things to hit Disney Plus all year as well. So outside the story of The Bad Batch, I think it makes a lot of sense that Boba Fett would make an appearance within The Bad Batch, even just a small appearance, that reminds us just how badass this character is, and gets us sweaty Star Wars fans even more excited for The Book of Boba Fett. But even beyond that, if we do see this showdown between Cad Bane and Boba Fett, then it's gonna give people who watch The Book of Boba Fett and want to see more of Boba Fett, it's gonna give them a reason to go back and watch The Bad Batch, or at least those episodes that include Boba Fett, and that is exactly what Lucasfilm and Disney Plus wants you to do. It just makes sense from a business perspective that they want connections between their shows like this, so that once you watch one show, a certain percentage of people are going to be interested in doing the research on what else they can watch. That includes Boba Fett. But hey, Star Wars fans, what do you think? Will we see the return of Boba Fett in The Bad Batch Season 1? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, may the Force be with you.